Let's go ahead and see what we get up first. Hey, request Sonic Chaos. Okay, that'll do. Sure. Nice. Always great when we actually get the proper Sega opening. So once again, another Sonic game that I was completely unaware of prior to getting the request. Not really experienced in Sonic in general, even less so on Game Gear stuff. So, I'll go with Sonic. Turquoise Hill Zone. Okay, somewhat based on Sonic 2. Good to know. Alright, so we should... Yes, we can. Good. Always good when you can do that in these games. Alright, so I presume then that the goal is to get 50 rings and hit one of the continue markers. Oh boy. Oh, whoa. Well, that's sure a thing. Well then. Yeah, the screen thing is not so good, but it does seem to be kind of inevitable and unescapable given that it's on the Game Gear. Well, maybe there are no continue points then this early on. Or maybe there are. Somebody go ahead and go check for me. Because I would like to properly finish this, if there is, and assuming that there is, in fact, you know, a way to get the Chaos Emeralds, presumably having to do with the number of rings we collect, and such sorts of that nature. And of course, assuming that it is the typical 100 rings for an extra life, and still figuring it's probably 50 rings for any kind of Chaos Emerald fun times, but let's see, Sonic must collect 5 of the 6 Chaos Emeralds. Oh, and helps if I'm not moving around while looking at the chat. Safe. Getting special stages. Oh, okay, 100 rings must be collected in one act. Okie dokie. Let us get to work on the ring gathering then. And apparently Triple Trouble was a sequel to this game, so we sort of went in reverse order on it. Yeah, that'll work. Find out. Yep. Up and dash is, in fact, still that, speedrun sort of thing, so that's pretty nifty. We have, 2 options for how you can get your dash on with this. that. We just get up there and we're good. Presumably. There. Oh hey, it just automatically takes us there. Alrighty then. And it is a time limit type thing, so... let us see... Whoa! Well, that's interesting. I believe those giant rings were spelling something, but I didn't really get a good look. I wonder if we have to collect a certain number of rings in order to get the Chaos Emerald. And that's why we have the save states. Well, we reached the end. Oh, well, there. Helps if I'm not looking at the chat. Alright. And let's see. Yep, we start all over. That's okay, though. Not an incredibly long stage. Oh. Well, rather a shorter stage than, figured there. So then, are we... Yep, bouncing off the head. Okay. Kind of weird to have an end boss, or well, a stage boss that's not Robotnik, but hey, why not? Even Robotnik has to... Oh, that was stage 3, okay. Now it makes sense. Alrighty then. Okay, so yes, going into the special stage does in fact finish the zone there, the act, as it were. So yes, let's go ahead and get our 100 rings. Rather like not having to find the special spot that the Chaos Emerald stage is hiding in. And I don't know if I'm just not looking in the right places, or if I'm, like, actively avoiding things, because, so far all of these that I've found, they don't really seem to be anywhere near, you know, enemies that they can be used on. Find a way to get back up there, because I definitely saw all the rings. Alright. Oh. Let's see how that works now. Okay, so instead of going through it, we're on top of it, but that works. Alright, now let's go elsewhere in the stage to seek out even more rings. I'm not a big fan of this, sort of special music when we pick up these, power-ups. Kind of lacking compared to a lot of the Sonic music. Okay, looks like we do still have— whoa! Okay, that's kind of awesome. Anyways, like I started to say, while I am not the biggest Sonic fan, I absolutely do enjoy the music. It has some really good music all throughout the series. And, you know, for a mainly, you know, initially Genesis series, that it's saying quite a bit for me. Yeah. This is tricky to use, but I think we got it. Very tricky with that there. Yeah, I would not have been happy to play this on an actual Game Gear. This would have pissed me off to no end. What seemed really nifty at first is actually really annoying and hard to control, and the precision of not falling off of it, you know, not bashing into one of these blocks here, is just really bothersome. Apparently damn it. And then that happened. Yeah. Wow, I would have hated this on the actual thing. Such precision is required. And it's just not really available. Like, the momentum for forward and backwards just doesn't seem right. We're at the top now, though, so... What? And, okay, what? Kind of a dick move here, game. Obviously we're not going up. Alright, see how it goes now. There. Get rid of that garbage and pick up our emerald. So again, it is kind of nice to see that, much like Triple Trouble, it is to do with, you know... It's not always going to be just run to the right and, get the thing. And yeah, now we don't have to worry about rings at all. And the fact that there are 5 of these Chaos Emeralds tells me that there's gonna be 5 of these, zones. Which is, right in line with what you would expect for a Game Gear game. Not too long, not too short. And we can have some fun with the sonicness of it and just kinda run through the stage. Now let's see what kind of boss we got coming up. Also, I completely forget, in Sonic Triple Trouble, I know it's been less than a year since I played through that, but, did that one have you face, random bosses, or was that one facing, oh, stop. Was that one facing Robotnik as each of the bosses? Okay, so that one was also different bosses per area, so looks like they did go with that style for the Game Gear. Detection's a little bit sloppy, but not terrible. There we go. Okay. Of course, it really does seem to be a bit of a Bowser and the Princess situation with Robotnik and the Chaos Emeralds. Gotta wonder what Sonic and the rest are doing with the Chaos Emeralds after each of the games in which, you know, Robotnik is able to get his hands on them every single time. Like, if they can get them back with such ease, you'd think they could guard them. Oh, okay. Was going to go and grab one of the bouncy thingies, see if we could manage to finagle it up here, but we're good. Alright. Yeah, I see. Hello there. Throwing me off with this, so... okay then. Things that look like just plain background elements are things you can stand on. And that was pointless. Okay. Very close on the rings now. Yeah. Oh, I see. Trying to hunt around, see if I can manage to find... there's a nice thing there. Good. Figure... yeah, that's what I figured. And I'm also guessing that from here down... oh, okay, there is actual land. But, nothing actually there. Let's see. Yeah, that's that there. Whoops. And we get to do that all over again. My bad. No. I thought it was the edge of the ring that I saw, but it was just a bit of a cloud. Yeah, that's annoying. Poking around, seeing what we can find as far as rings are concerned. And there's these ones that we found before. Yeah. Okay, and pretty much back to where we were before. Maybe a couple extra. Oh, hello there. This is the thing we did not get to before. try and maintain our momentum without, don't remember it being this hard to, jump up and get a ring and stay on a platform in other Sonic games. Okay, so... I know we have at least one more of the, 10 box rings there. Just have to find 4 more somewhere. And yep, that takes us to the end there. So we do have those other ones right about there. Finally.